Good morning, class. Today we're going to learn how to play polo, and I'm going to start off with just a short video because a lot of people aren't very familiar with what polo is to begin with. Does anyone know what that is besides the shirts with little horses on them? No? Well, it originated in England, and it dates back to about 600 BC. It was the first game that they have on record. So they've been playing it for a long time. You play on huge horses with a mallet, and they always keep the mallet in their right hand, which we'll talk about more when we get into the demonstration. But I'm just going to show you a minute or so of this video, and they show how to do a forehand pass on the offside, which is weird because that's the same side as your right hand. They call it offside, but I'm just going to go with right and left to keep it simple for you guys. So just watch her. I know the volume probably won't be on, so I'll just explain as she goes along. And there's various speeds too that you're going to see them going. This rider only goes at a walk just to show you how to hit. So he approaches, and this is the offside shot where you hit on the right. The ball's going to be here next to you, and you approach and you hit with a slow, smooth swing. And he gets low to the ground. See how he puts his head down and swings like that. That one was a little bit too fast. See how it jumped off the ground? So they're going to show him going back and doing one slower. The shot is a little bit slower this time. So that's pretty much how you do the passes. We're gonna run on over here to my posters and work on it. But for the purpose of doing polo in class, we're not going to do huge practice swings like you saw him do in the video. I want you guys to keep your sticks low. And you can do a practice swing like this, but you don't want to wind up. You don't want to have your stick above your head at all. Keep it safe. And one of the biggest cues is slow and smooth swing. You don't want to come swinging at it all crazy because we're going to get into partners where you want to just pass it to a direct target. And the first one that we're going to work on, we're going to start with the forehand pass because that's a little bit easier for us. You must stay in your right hand at all times. Even if you're left-handed, it stays in your right hand when you're passing. You're going to approach it. We're just going to do partner passing, so you're just going to take a step, swing, pass. We're not going to do any of the running. We're going to do speeds after we get comfortable just using the stick. So, if you have your cards on you, match up with a person with the same number, grab a stick and a ball, and stay on this side of the gym, spread out, and do slow, smooth passes, and I'll come by and see if you're doing them right. You guys are so excited. Yep. Guys, move down on this side of the gym for me, please. Thanks. Remember to go slow and smooth. What we want to do right now is work on passing to a direct target, because once we start moving, it's going to be a little bit harder. Good job. Good. Get low with it too. When you're passing the ball, you want to get low. The sticks are pretty short, so bend your knees, get low, and follow through. Now let's work on seeing if you can do it a little bit harder, but under control, since we all seem to be able to do it slowly. Good job, Josh. Way to follow through.
Okay.
Good. It looks good, guys. Let's bring it back in. Grab the ball and run on over here. We're working on doing this without our horse right now, but once we get into it, we're going to work on it on our horse. You're going to ride these around. They're cute little horse heads. Some of them have nice little manes. So you're going to ride around on those. But before we do that, we're going to practice doing the backhand pass also. The backhand would be when you're riding, and your stick is in your right hand at all times. So you're riding. You want to make a pass to someone who's behind you. Instead of doing the forehand pass slow and smooth in front, you do it behind, like that. And you pass to a target behind you. So this is going to be a little bit more difficult doing in partners, but why don't you guys line up, just have one person with the ball start, have your partner about 5 feet behind you, work on doing like a little jog, passing back to them. That partner will do a forehand pass back to you, and do that, and then switch back and forth so you can have a forehand and backhand. Stay on this side of the gym, you guys move down over here. Jogging, just going to forehand pass back to me, get it under control, backhand pass again. We go all the way down this line and switch partners and do it back so we can work on moving with the ball. Go ahead. Good, remember to get low. Good control, Danielle. All right, go down one more time. When you get down to that end, stay there, please. Stare forward and wait for the ball to make a lead. All right, ready? Go. Good. Good job, girl. You got it. Run. Not jogging. Ready, go! Good job, Danielle. Waiting for your eye on the ball.
Okay.
Good backhand.
Okay. See you on mid.